Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Soulstones 2 playthrough. This is part 11. In last episode, we got ourselves the things that we needed to go ahead and cure the woman from her coma. We have ourselves the good old crazy herd lady who got herself her mana shrooms and other ingredients, so we are now good to go ahead and see where this story continues. So, let's get into it, shall we? Ah, you've arrived, Carlos. You certainly took your time. I honestly did. I did actually take a break for several days. That poor woman has been in a coma for a few extra days because of me. I do apologize. Do you want to save your friend or not? I do, I admit. I took a break. I'm sorry. Things got busy. I got here as fast as I could. Sheesh. Ah, I'm just kidding. I needed the time to make this temporal awakening. Here you go. Temporal awakening is such a fun thing to say. Alley-oop. Don't throw it to... Don't throw it? Lady, are you crazy? Oh, my mother had me tested. Oh. I think there was a reason that she was tested. Anyway, I could have dropped that. Then we would have had to go find more mana shrooms for you to make another batch. Nah, I can make more. I got plenty of mana shrooms. That is, unless I smoke them all. I believe that she would smoke them all. Oh, baby, I love me some hallucinogenics. Mixino scowls and is not impressed. Oh, that's it. You've upset the Pokemon. It's all over now. I think your ragdoll isn't impressed with me. I am now going to be calling that a ragdoll from now on, though. That, yoink, mine, I'm going to be saying that now. I'm starting to question my mom's judge of character. Am I supposed to know who your mom is? Yeah, Agnes Campbell. She's the one who told us to come see you here so that you could provide us with the temporal awakening. Ah, you're Agnes's kid? Oh, yeah, I can totes see the resemblance now. Don't say totes. Don't do that. Alright, I'm sorry. My behavior can sometimes wear a person's patience down. Oh yeah, you should take this too. It might come in handy. Mega Ring. You imagine. The tutoring charm. Okay. Charm is not a bad move. It's one of those moves that as a kid, you kind of look at and you go, that doesn't do damage, but when, you know, you start getting into, like, competitive Pokemon, you realize that it's actually very strong. Halving someone's attack is really good. Well, thanks, I guess. My pleasure. Now get the hell out of my house before I call the authorities. Although, then again, I'll probably get thrown in jail myself for the amount of hallucinogenics I have in possession right now. This is definitely well beyond the legal limit allowed for personal use. I mean, you are a scientist, though. I think you get a slight pass if you're a scientist. Alice, we should return home to Cygnus Village and my mom's lab. You'd use the drift blimp for a direct flight back if you have the money to spare. Otherwise, you can take the ferry back to the bay and slog it back through Route 1 to get to Cygnus Village. I'm gonna slog back, to be honest. What the? Oh, sorry, don't mind me. I just cracked out the bong and started smoking some of these mana shrooms. That filled up quick. Maybe I want to get out of here before I hotbox my entire villa. Oh, and I'm not sharing. These shrooms are all mine. Last time I shared my stash with someone, it was my ex, and then he proceeded to rob me while I had the munchies. Okay, anyway, don't do drugs. I'm gonna actually slog my way back because one, I want to save my money, and two, I also want to have the chance of randomly encountering a shiny while I run back. Wait, was that even 30 seconds of running? That took no time at all. That's really not that far. I guess I do have speed up on, like, tier 1, which probably has an impact, but still. Did I ever switch to this clown? Secret prize man. Okay. Yep. I have no idea what you're talking about, buddy. I'm sorry. I have no idea. I have not checked any password stuff. I apologize. Here we go, though. Let's go ahead and see how this quest goes. Carlos, how goes your effort? Oh, right, yeah, we got the bones. Right. But that's not the person that we're after. We're after... Here. Oh, good. Carlos, you're finally here. We were just about to get started. Your timing is impeccable. Manaphy, we're back from Lyra City. We met with my mom's associate, Dr. Caitlin Linklater, and she was able to prepare a temporal awakening for your friend. Thank you, Artie and Carlos. Give me a moment to administer the medication to Kara. And now we wait. Did it work? Patience. I don't want to be patient. The experimental concoction, I was reasonably assured that it would work on Kara, but I'm not certain that it was temporal illness. I could have sent you on a wild swanna chase for all I know. Oh my god, okay, we're calling it a swanna chase, alright. Oh man, well this was a waste of time. Wait, look everyone, she's stirring. Brings out a pot. Oh, she stirred. Ugh, my head. What happened? Where am I? Manaphy? Artie and Agnes Campbell? Manaphy, are we back in the Epoch region? We can't be back here. Soulstone is trapping the essence of... Elaborate. No, Kara, calm down. This is not the Artie and Agnes Campbell that we knew from back in the Epoch region. We're in a different region and timeline altogether. We're in the Oreo region. I was thinking about chocolate, my bad. Remember, we came here in pursuit of the Ethereal Guild. Everyone, please leave Kara and I will help her regain her bearings. You heard the Pokemon? Everyone, let's go. Kara needs some time to adjust after her recent coma. Manaphy attempts to calm down Kara and reassure her as to what transpired while she was in the coma. After Kara regains her bearings, she is ready to speak to the group around her bedside while she was recuperating. Sorry for the way I freaked out earlier. Manaphy has helped me regain my composure. I beg your pardon. While I was in that coma, it felt like I was in the suspended state of lucid consciousness. I knew what was happening around me, but I couldn't control my body. I knew we were in trouble, so I guess I was able to somehow channel the power of my Soulstone and reach out for help, which was the dream that we had in the beginning. And you're the ones that answered. In fact, I remember the both of you, Artie and Carlos, battling each other outside in Europa Forest, and I was able to observe the entire battle. You're the one that helped Carlos to cheat and let them hit my Minxino? I did do that. I did do that. Ha! I knew it, Carlos. You had some supernatural help. Anyway, if you knew we had come to help you and were in this state of lucid consciousness, why'd you freak out like that? I guess when I woke up, it was just a bit jarring, because you see, the both of you, Agnes and Artie, were two people that both Manaphy and I knew from our own timeline. We fled that timeline in haste to ensure a great evil that is trapped in my pendant not break free. I want to smash the pendant and try and catch it. Listen, there's at least a little chance, right? Okay, I could throw a Pokeball, and if I just reset enough times, I'll get it. Okay, just break it out right now. There's enough timelines for me to do that in. If every time I restart is just a different timeline for me to catch it. And then when I awoke, I thought we had somehow made our way back to our own timeline in the Epoch region. I guess when I inadvertently tapped into the power of my pendant, called for help, reached out to the people I once knew. But because I'm in a different timeline and universe, I guess you're the Orion region's versions of those two people, and that's why you heard me cry for help. You knew us in a different timeline? Yes, quite well. You were all heroes in a different timeline that helped me and a number of other Time Wardens vanquish and seal away a sinister entity in my Soulstone. Well, except you. Carlos, was it? Wait, what? I'm not a hero? I'm just some random goober? Oh, you're not someone I was familiar with from my home timeline in the Epoch region. I'm not entirely certain why my message reached you, but I'm glad it did, nonetheless. Really? We were the heroes that helped Space Cops? Cool. Artie, settle down. We're not here to speak to the Time Warden about her previous escapades. And from what little I understand about time travel, it's likely not a good thing to be conversing about our alternate timeline personas. Now, Time Warden Kara, was it? While you were in your coma, Manaphy told us that you were on the trail of a criminal organization known as the Ethereal Guild. Yes, since I've awoken, my memory is now suddenly a bit foggy, but I know Artie and Carlos helped save us from a bunch of Ethereal Guild grunts that ambushed us in Europa Cave. We had relieved them of an artifact when we were investigating them, a sigil of sorts. We didn't know exactly what the sigil was used for, but we knew it was important because this pendant I wear around my neck, the Lapis Soulstone, fake diamonds, hummed with power when we approached the signal. I knew that's when I had to learn more about these sigils and why they were interacting with my Soulstone in this particular way. I didn't learn much about it in the short time we had the sigil in our possession, but all I determined was that the interaction of the sigil and Soulstone weakened me and eventually put me in that coma. Oh, so much text. How can we help you, Time Warden Kara? I mean, with the Ethereal Guild and the hunt for the sigil. I ordinarily wouldn't ask for help in such a delicate matter, but I suppose I owe you a thank you for reviving me, and you've been thrust into this dilemma, so I suppose you're in the circle of trust now. Well, for starters, I need to learn whatever I can about the Guild and their operations in this region and timeline. My intelligence seemed to suggest that they were a loosely affiliated band of criminals and mercenaries. But they are very clearly more organized than what first impressions would otherwise suggest. They definitely are more organized. They abducted me back in Lyra City when we were assisting Dr. Caitlin Linklater with finding the mana shrooms we needed for the awakening that cured you. If it wasn't for Carlos and everyone else, I might still be in the custody. What? You were abducted by the Ethereal Guild? Why is this the first time about hearing with your recent brush with death? Typical Tuesday as it happens. You know what? We'll speak about this later, Artie. Kara, please, carry on with what you were saying. Caitlin and Pierre, more people that I'm familiar with from my region and timeline. It's interesting how fates collide in the way that it does. Meanwhile, I'm just here like, hey, I'm just random guy 12, you know? Anyway, what did you learn about the Ethereal Guild while you were collecting the mana shrooms, Archie and Carlos? Not much, but one of them did say something rather curious. They said they have come to liberate us all. This world is a prison, and we shall be the ones to break the chains that bond us. I was gonna say bound us. Ominous. Unfortunately, I don't really know what that means. Okay. I might have a lead for you, though. Please. Kara. For my time working at Epoch Corporation, I'll admit I'm starting to lose interest in reading this. I don't... It does get to a point where it's a bit much with the whole, you know... The Soulstones, the timelines, it does get a little bit much. But okay, there's an academy that has an interest in forbidden magic. That's the best lead we have now. Just tell me what direction I need to go for that. We get a berry charm. A berry charm said to increase the yield from berry trees. Interesting. That's kind of cool. That's a cool item. I like that. That's good. That's good. Because there is sometimes where, like, in some games, I swear you get one berry back when you plant one berry if you wait for too long and stuff, or if you don't water them, and that sucks. As for Telescopium City, it's located just to the east of the village past Route 3. And then once you arrive in the city, you can take a cable car up to the academy. Okay, that's all I need to know. I'm going to skip through all of the rest of that because that was a lot of text. Chapter 2 completed. I feel like I got the important stuff, though. Chapter 3, the Ethereal Guild. Your next mission will take you to the academy, where hopefully someone has information that you can learn more about the Ethereal Guild. Okay. Okay. That is fine. Let us head to Route 3, shall we? We don't have anything else that we can do with the bones. I don't think we have any other quests right now, so I think all we have to do is head that way. We will see if there's any more side quests. Also, I don't think I was able to get through here before, so I'll quickly interact with these guys just in case there was anything, but it seems like we are good. Check out Route 3 and look through our encounter list, shall we? We have more Crictots, more Starlies, more Ratches. This all seems pretty similar to what was on Route 1, actually, other than Meowth, which looks like it maybe has either a vine coming off of the back of it, or maybe like a bandana, so maybe like a fighting type. Maybe a grass type, we'll see. In the daytime, nothing new. At nighttime... Is that a Shellos? There might be a Shellos down at the bottom there, is the one we've already caught. And Wooloo, Rowlet, Ralts, Delibird. Very interested in seeing what Delibird is, but it is not currently nighttime, and I'm not going to change the time of day. We're just going to see what we can see. I have the berry increase, 4 orange berries. Respectable, respectable. And 2 citrus berries. Just 2. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Not the craziest yield for the citrus berries, but also they are very, very good berries, so I do understand not making them super available, because I would absolutely just slap them on all my Pokemon. There's a cubby hole here. Yeah, let's go ahead and make our way through Route 3. So, we have completed Chapter 2. There is still a lot of chapters to go. There is a lot to this game, and we will see how it goes. There is a Bug Fairy Metapod. There is probably going to be a few chapters that extend and a few chapters that are a lot quicker. I imagine there's going to be a little bit of a variation as we go through. So we will see how long this playthrough starts to take. As I have said, we'll probably go ahead and do like another demo in the middle of this as like a short break if it's taking a while. Maybe like once we've done with chapter 7 or 8, maybe we'll take a break and we'll see. I do have Ice Fang. I feel like Pulse will probably do more damage than Ice Fang. Well, it is 4 times super effect, actually. No, Ice Fang's probably stronger. I keep thinking because we're a timid nature, we should go with special moves, but I think Ice Fang is probably the way to go. Grass Flying Surskit. I'm not very afraid of this Surskit, I won't lie. Infestation is kind of annoying, and being asleep for 5 turns is kind of annoying, but I'm not too afraid of a Surskit in general. We just need to, you know, be able to attack. There we go. Okay, alright, I was gonna say, if we could ever wake up, that would be wonderful. But in terms of level, we are still fully on par and fine, so you don't have to worry about that too much. Beautifly might bonk us, but still, I'm not really too worried about the happiness of my Eevee because I don't think it evolves through friendship. So I don't have to worry about keeping it alive, which sounds mean. This poor Eevee is just trying his best to to be a good Pokemon, and I'm just like, well, I don't really care if you die. It is what it is. Berry Butterfree and Psychic Butterfree. Two different types of Butterfree, huh? Well, Pulse is super effective now, so we should be absolutely A-okay to take out this one with a Pulse and a Quick Attack. As we go to sleep again. Into the Withdraw to go into Trico, which is a Bug Dragon. I see that. I fully see that, actually. That, yeah. I think I could see, you know, think about like a Komodo dragon, right, in geckos. Bug Dragon kind of fits for those. Color changes to Ice type, which actually weakened its Fury Cutter. Just saying, that actually gave us a benefit, which is kind of nice. And Butterfree is absolutely in quick attack range, so we are fine to finish it up right there, now that we are no longer asleep. Pretty good XP. Pretty good XP for Gup. I like that. I want Gup to become strong. Doesn't look like there's any more items on the left. Apon we've already seen. Any of it interaction with this water? Or is this just visual? I think it's just visual. I wasn't sure if there was going to be like a ripple spot that had like some kind of fishing thing. Electric type Meowth as like a little leopard or little cheetah. Cheeto. Okay. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. We do have our electric type though, and I don't plan on changing Whirlsy out just yet. I guess we'll check down this way first, see if there's anything extra down here. I must acquire an escape rope. Okay, all right, nothing too crazy. And you will battle me. I use my umbrella to fend off aggressive bug types. Too bad. The aggressive bug type is coming straight to you with my... Oh, this isn't wonderful. I mean, this... Yeah, this isn't wonderful. Okay. I was gonna say, this might be okay. It's not okay. It wasn't okay at all. We can just go ahead and go into... I'm gonna go to Comet for a rock type move, which I think will be fine. Lullaby. Does everything have to put us to sleep today? Do we have to? Mineral Wave is actually only neutral. I thought it would be super effective. Okay, my bad. Is Rock not super effective on flying, or is Rock not good against sound? Rock is not good against sound. Yeah. Okay. We'll still Mineral Wave. We'll go for it. We'll drop its speed. That's fine. Sand Attack sucks, and we are going to be asleep. Also, I'm not super afraid of the Starly. Fletchling comes out, which also I don't think is a problem. Bit of a weird swap, to be honest. Just need to wake up and then we have super effective Mineral Wave, which will be way better. So, goodbye, Fletchling. Very strange swap in. Don't understand. Starly comes back out. Maybe to negate the speed drop. Maybe the speed drop tricked the AI into thinking it was actually something scary, but to be honest, it wasn't, and Mineral Wave is super effective here, so we just destroy you. Okay. Comet gets to bonk things. I like that. Head back up here. There is more berries over there, but I'm not going to worry about every berry. Lumberries and citrus berries are the only berries that I'm actually going to really care about grabbing. Nothing else is super important. Like cherry berries, leopard berries, chesto berries. I'll grab a couple. Just because, you know, those save me some full heals, potentially. So, child, I'm almost to the next city, but I can't make it much further without some healing items. Would you happen to have a potion you can lend me? We're being good. We're being good. Yes, have a potion. Thanks for the top up, friend. I don't even get anything as a reward. I just get karma. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't realize I wouldn't get any reward. Well, that's a whole different story. If I don't get anything out of it, if you don't do something specifically because you don't get anything out of it, then that does mean that you are in fact a bad person. You are in fact not a good person for for doing that. I'm going to hope that Kricketot can defeat the almighty Skitty god that has been carrying our run right here. Grass Whistle. I'm gonna lose my mind. Every Pokemon is gonna put us to sleep today, huh? That's the theme. The theme is we fall asleep. Okay. Okay. The solution to this is we go to our own grass type that can't be put to sleep with Grass Whistle, and we go for Renewal. Maybe Renewal was not the right thing. Grass Whistle works on grass types? I thought it was like Stun Spore and stuff, and it didn't. And Sleep Powder. Like, the powder moves don't work on grass types. I didn't think Grass Whistle worked on grass types. I actually didn't know that. A Magical Leaf destroyed. We're gonna get destroyed by our own Skitty? Is that what's happening here? That will make me so sad. Please no. Wake up and Grass Whistle. I gave it the grassy terrain. I've made a mistake. I've made a horrible, horrible mistake. Like, we have Ice Fang, and that's wonderful. Maybe we can get a Flinch or a Freeze. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind. Every Pokemon is just putting us to sleep. Grass disappeared. That's good. We wake up, we Ice Fang. Okay, we've defeated the strongest Pokemon in this game. That's huge. That is the equivalent of defeating an Arceus right there. Genuinely. What an absolute monster of a Pokemon that is. And we can pulse our way through Apom. That'll be fine. Please just don't put me to sleep. I've had enough of these trainers putting me to sleep right now. Holy. And Rattata. No Hypnosis. Memory Block. I don't even know what that is. Seems like just a regular damaging psychic move if I had to guess, but I don't know. Gup wants to learn Peekaboo. It's certainly an interesting idea. Fake Out isn't bad per se, but I mean, it's not stab, so Fake Out would be better. The benefit is it is special. And it could hit for super effective damage if we used it on the right thing. Which is two big benefits. But I think I'd rather just keep with Stab, Quick Attack to finish things at the end than have a little bit more damage at the start. It could, in theory, get us through a tight situation against a scary dragon where we just sacrifice one member of our team so we can get a free swap in so we can use Fake Out over and over again. But also, I don't want to rely on that being how we defeat a Pokemon. I would rather just, you know, come up with a better strategy than that. So, I'm not going to learn it. If we were a physical attacker, or, no, sorry, if we were a fairy type, then it'd be fine. But I do like the fact that it was special. 3 antidotes. Nice. Alright, and then up to the right, we have another Ripple, but that doesn't mean anything. We have the next route, but we also have someone down here. I love my collection of bug Pokemon. You know, I was leading with my sound type for all of these bugs, but to be honest, the sound type has not really been working out too much. Hallelujah is finally super effective though. I'm gonna lose my mind. I cannot get through a single battle without my Pokemon being put to sleep. This is infuriating. This is horrible. Why would they make this route this way? This sucks. this is miserable to go through. Sizzlipede, please don't put me to sleep. You're probably gonna Toxic me. Poison Fang? Okay, or just kill me actually. That's fine. That works. That's fine. We can go to a Wee. We have Steel type moves. We could go for Dragon Magic just because it's fun. I'm gonna go for Dragon Magic because it's fun. The Freeze. Okay, and then we can Dragon Fury to see if we can get attack boost. Dragon Magic is a very strange but fun move. I do like Dragon Magic. It definitely has a chance to be one of the stronger moves. That is a fighting type. I am aware that this is obviously not going to be ideal, but it's okay. I'm going to Dragon Magic, and we're going to put it to sleep. All of the times that we've been put to sleep. Poison. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, that doesn't help us in the slightest. We are just going to swap out expecting a Mark Punch, and we will just go to Luminance and go for our Renewal. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Rock Punch is neutral, which is okay. I really thought we would maybe be able to, like, get a sleep in return. To be honest, Magical Leaf with the Grassy Terrain might honestly still do more than Renewal, but we will actually get the 9 HP back, I guess. So it's probably worth going for this, I guess. Bug Bite did do some significant damage, so I am glad that I healed the HP. If it had crit, it would have one-shot regardless, so it's not like it super mattered. But it did matter for the Mark Punch follow-up, so we did make the right decision by going for the Renewal instead of the Magical Leaf. I will take that. And then Wimpod. Bug Poison. I mean, I'm just going to land Grass Whistle because it landed on me. I've been put to sleep so many times. How does Wimpod outspeed me? Is Wimpod fast? I don't feel like Wimpod was that fast. I guess we're not super speedy. Actually, I have very high physical defense, to be honest, which is kind of surprising, but I guess we are a relaxed nature. That's fine. That's fine. We can go ahead and go into Comma and go for our good old Mineral Wave, super effective damage, and that will be fine. Struggle Bug sucks because it's going to lower our special attack, but it doesn't matter because we still come out in one shot. Lovely. Poor Kricketot just got slept over and over and over again today. That is all that has happened. Kricketot has had nap time after nap time after nap time. Food at these stops? I want food. Where's the food? I'm looking for a Mareep. I'll give you my Patrat in exchange. No? Especially not from the fairy Mareep that was cool looking. Not a chance. Telescopium City. Okay, what do we have around here? We have the Daycare Man to breed Pokemon, which, depending on how hard this game gets, might be a good idea. However, it does take some time, and in the time that I could go ahead and, oh, there's also a Grass-type Mareep. In the time that I could go ahead and breed a Pokemon, I could probably just try a different strategy for most of the fights. So I don't know if I will be breeding much. We'll see, though. I can sense you came looking for answers. I've meditated to reach enlightenment for many years. While I've not yet reached that point, I do believe that I've learned a useful technique that I can impart to your Pokemon. Hidden Power? I know the move Hidden Power is customarily a special normal type move with 60 base power. Okay. However, a Pokemon can customize the type of move using a hidden crystal to give it any type coverage it needs. Huh. So we don't just have, like, Hidden Power based on IVs? Hidden Power Bug. Hidden Power Fighting. But we need a crystal to activate that? They made it sound like I need a crystal to activate the Hidden Power being not normal type. Which I don't think I like the sound of. There's a hidden crystal. Crystal that can change the type of a Pokemon's hidden power but is consumed. But no longer is hidden power tied to your IVs. But I could see that. Okay. Beware though, they are consumed upon use, so you'll have to find more if you want to change the type of your hidden power again. So I could run hidden power on Eevee, for example. And this hidden power fire is not what it would be. Interesting. I don't hate the idea of some different coverage on Eevee. Ice Fang is fine, but it's not like it's super useful. If we were to get... I don't even know what type right now, because I need to like think if we maybe wanted a Cosmic move or a Light move, but if we were to change up either Ice Fang or Covet, one of the two, for Hidden Power, I would be interested in doing that. As I think Eevee is probably going to stay on the team for a while, and we could just get good coverage. So that's something to consider. I'll give that some thought. I will definitely give that some thought. I don't even know if I have the shards for it right now. I could check, but I want to go ahead and see who else we can speak to around here for more goodies. I found some nice water-type Pokemon in this stream here. There isn't much place to fish, though. I'm glad that all the fishing rods have a much higher chance of fishing up a Pokemon and will auto-hook. Encounter list. That's the quest list. Encounter list. Brogunk Weasel, that looks like a ghost type, and Bidoof, the god. Ducklet, Finneon, Psyduck are the only free Pokemon. That is not worth fishing up, in my opinion. The daycare lady is a bit careless, I think. I got my Pokemon back from the daycare, and it was holding this, but it definitely wasn't holding this when I gave my Pokemon to her to take care of. She must have given away someone else's held item and put it on my Pokemon instead while it was under her care. Are you telling me that all Pokemon have pickup in the daycare? I'm not going to ask questions, but I think it's bad karma for me to keep someone else's held item. Hey, why don't you take it? Oh. That's nice. Okay. Now that I've given you an amulet coin, I can go to sleep with a clean conscience. Do I get negative karma for picking that up? I hope not. I don't think they would do that. I will go ahead and slap that on a Weeby though, because it's not holding anything right now anyway. So sure, why not? I do love the idea of giving a weakness policy to a Weeby and getting the fortification boost and getting Dragon Fury up. Like, I feel like there's so much potential there for it to become so strong with so much setup, but I also feel like its base stats are absolute trash. So I am going to grab 2 more Poke Treats with a little bit of our money in case we encounter anything else that we can use Poke Treats on. That feels like a smart idea. There's the cable car up, which is the progress way, as that leads up to where we need to go. Flying type Slurpuff. Flying type Slurpuff. Goofy. Black glasses, which we could maybe put on Wellesley instead of the magnet. The spark gets pretty hard. I mean, black glasses would boost the fake out damage, which we're always going to be getting off. So we'll do that. We'll give it the black glasses instead of the magnet. My son needs to learn magic tricks is not how you get a good job. You just sit down and focus and study a useful degree like accounting. I do accounting work on the side. It is something to do. It does help, actually. Help me, I'm lost. I'm looking for the Telescopium daycare. Would you be able to give me directions? Yeah, west. I don't see a reason to lie about that. I did go over there, I guess, so I do know this. There's a prominent signage featuring eggs on the front of the house. Thank you so much. Now, if I go over there, will I get goodies from her for leading her to the right place? Probably not, but I will go check. I will. So a stranger, I just finished making some spring rolls. Would you like to stay with me and eat with me? Yes. Oh, I don't actually get to eat them. That sucks. I was ready. I was like, yes, that sounds great. Way better than just constantly having my Pokemon put to sleep. Please. Did we go in here? No. I've been learning no. No, triple triad. No. Seem like an adept trainer, I'd like to offer you a choice of a Honedge. In the Orion region, it has one of our 4 forms. Wand, bow. Oh, neuron activated. Axe and mace. Bow? I'm a sucker for an archer build. Give me bow. I love archery builds. I do. Grass type. Probably not going to be swapping Skitty out anytime soon. Maybe it would have been smart to try and like look up what they are, but it's fine. It's fine. We could use this in conjunction with the Skitty, and we could have multiple grass types that would benefit from the grassy terrain. We could. I'm going to go with a very simple name. We're going to call you Hawk. Not even Hawkeye or anything like that. Just Hawk. Just an archery kind of thing. I'm gonna throw this out there, but Triple Triad is so pay to win. I mean, that's true. You could just buy the best cards. That is slightly pay to win. It's not really luck-based. Woman at the daycare? Did she make it here? She didn't make it here. She's not here. She got lost. I gave her the right directions. She got lost and she never ended up here. That's tragic. That sucks for them. Let's go to the Pokemon Center. Let's see the base stats of the Honedge. And I guess we can pick up that side quest on the side as well. Hello. Okay, she's already here. That's fine. Let's go ahead and see you. You're a sharpshooter with a neutral nature. That's fine. All non-contact moves always hit their target. That could be very strong. Its stats also are not bad. It is actually a fast mixed attacker, which is interesting for a Honedge, but it makes sense because it's changed to a bow. With all max IVs. Cupid's arrow shoots a lovesick arrow extremely fast at the target. It is sure to strike first. I thought it was going to be an infatuation kind of thing that was going to make them fall in love with you, and I was going to say that'd be crazy strong if it always makes them fall in love with you. But it is not. with Barrage as well. Not the craziest of movesets, and it is level 16, which is pretty much on par. Pretty much on par. Not going to do anything with it just yet. We should check upstairs, actually. That's what we should. Hello, Professor Elizabeth. An oval charm. The increased chance of eggs. That is convenient. That's convenient. I do like the amount of convenience that this game gives you with the charms, like the berry charm and the oval charm and the other stuff that we've got. I do like that. Let's see what we have here. A gem vendor. I'm never going to use gems. I will be honest with you. I hate gems. Now in range in the defensive berries such as the Ochre berries and Barberry berries reduce incoming damage from fire and steel type moves respectively to 25% of their normal damage. 25%, damn. I can give you a portion of what I grow on a daily basis. Sure. 5 Roselli berries. Weaken super effective fairy moves. Not the worst. Not the worst. And you will give me an egg from your collection, an electric type egg. We should probably hatch the eggs now, I think. I did not need to speak to you. I need to speak to you. The IV Master. You can adjust the IVs of your Pokemon and stats to whatever you'd like. Do I have any IVs that I would want to change? I mean, special attack on Kricketot would be decent. Speed on Luminance would be decent. All of a Wee would be decent. Speed on Staryu would be decent. Yeah, there's a couple that I wouldn't mind changing. I guess speed on Staryu is the only one that stands out to me as, like, super important right now. I will do that. I will do that. I'll spend a little bit of money. I will change it so that it's got a faster speed. Give me 99 IVs in speed. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you could do that? They just didn't put a lock in place so that you could change it as high as you wanted and you just had 99 IVs in all of your stats. Fine. 31. Yes. Check your summary screen to make sure it's all in order. I will. 41 speed now. Again, not the craziest change, but it is enough to where it might outspeed something. And when this is, you know, a reasonably decent setup Pokemon, I would like to get my special attack and special defense up as quickly as possible. I would like to get the special attack sweep going. So having the extra speed might be useful. The most useful thing I could encounter right now would probably be finding a nature changer so I could change from relaxed nature on Skitty to, like, modest or timid. That would be the best, but for right now, that is where we're going to be wrapping things up for today. So if you guys have enjoyed this Pokemon Soulstones episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,